Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn today, and today we are going to start on working on our second power plant. Plus, we've got some reorganization to do over here. But let's get that power plant in first thing here. We are going to go ahead and take out all of these here. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. And we're going to put in power wheels and let them get started. I don't know why I always call these power wheels. They are wheels that generate power, but they are not power wheels. They are water wheels. There we go. We'll get rid of those. We will move those down just in case we need to. In fact, we definitely need to. So we'll put those in and we'll tell them go ahead and put these in as well. And we'll make a path over this eventually, but not at the moment. We'll let them get all of that in first. Let's see, they're going to need some storage. Let's get... Oh, they already have a pile over here. That's close enough. They can use those. Something else that I want to get done this time is we're going to take this power here and we're going to finally feed it into all of this over here, so that we can get rid of a lot of these and save ourselves a ton of logs and a ton of beavers. So first thing we got to do is we're going to just move this over here temporarily, and we are going to take this one out of there. There we go. We're also going to remove this. And let's get power into here. There we go. We will put in... Well, looks like we're going to have to build a little scaffolding underneath here. Is that the right size? Yep, that's the right size. We'll do this. No, I don't want to do that. I actually want to do that. And then to get over here, we're going to go ahead and remove those, remove those. There's that. This should probably be facing the right way. There we go. This can go over. And then after they start getting that in, we can start removing these. We are going to need to put in a path right through here to connect to, looks like right about there. So let's go ahead, get in what we can get of that. Let's go power. This, we'll say that's high priority. This is not quite as high priority, but we'll need to get it in as well. So we'll let them build on that too. Oh, well, we've got a slight crisis here with us taking out some of these exits for water. The town is slightly soggy, so we're going to go ahead, lower these. That might make this area slightly soggy, but at least up above it should be less soggy. Well, they're blanking in and out. There we go. Is this all going to retract across here? Yes, eventually it will. However, I don't want this to be constantly soggy, so I'm going to have to think of something to fix that real quick. First thing that comes to mind is, well, let's not put this up at this. We're going to put it at, can I go 2.5 there? Let's go 2 and see if that's good enough. We'll see if that evens it out. It looks like there's too much water for this one exit here. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to make some more exits, I think, real quick. So I sat here for a bit trying to figure out if I just want to make this bigger or add some more here. And then I noticed that our mangroves are not quite keeping up with the demand. We never seem to have any of those in stock. So, with flooding being a problem and us needing mangroves, I thought, why don't we come up with the natural solution to this? We are going to make a mangrove farm right here. And what we will do, let's take all of this out of here. I'm going to need all of this. definitely that and that. We'll let them come down here. That's a lot of lumber that I do need, but we're going to have to deal with just using what we can of it, because I think I know how I'm going to fix this. Even at the max at the moment, I can't get rid of all the water that I need to get rid of. So we're going to open up a couple more of these floodgates here and let some more out. We've got our bad tide coming up here pretty soon. So I will just keep an eye on the water level. Hopefully it goes down here. There we go. Everything's out from underwater. Everything's working again. These guys still need kind of a break on the water side, but we will get that as soon as they can clear this out over here. And there they go. They've got that cleared out. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And what we're going to do here is, first things first, we need to grab some dynamite. We're just going to come all the way down this edge right here. There we go. And they should be able to put that in pretty quickly. I don't think they're building anything else at the moment. So we'll let them build that, and we'll check back on that too. Bad tide started. We can go through and check and make sure there's no leaks. It looks like everything is holding up just fine here. So while they're putting in the dynamite at the far end, we're going to come over here and see if we can get the power hooked up completely. So we're going to be down on power for just a bit, because I'm going to take out all of these first. And then we need to go underneath the docks here. Right there. There we go. And all of that can go out. Yep. And then we're going to take those out as well. Yep. Also good. And there's those. They can put all of these in here. We'll get our power all hooked up. There we go. And then we'll close it back in. And once that's hooked up, that should hook them up to the greater power source, meaning that we don't really need any of these, and we need significantly less trees. And there we go. The main power is hooked up, so let's turn off all of these. And we still have currently 36,000 power to use out of a 1264 need. So we've got plenty of power to go. I bet our batteries, yeah, our batteries are racing back up to the top, which is good. That means we can start putting more stuff back in here. We can go ahead and take out all of these because we won't need them anymore, because that power over there should never stop, hopefully. And this area can be repurposed, and I'm thinking we repurpose it for all of these oddball food buildings that we've got everywhere. I'm going to start with some of these food factories. So let's move those over. We'll do, how about we start with 3 on each side. That should be 2 of each type of food. So we'll get those in there. And once those are in there, we'll clear this out and come back and move some more. Our wheels are in on this side, or at least one set of them are. So we can go ahead and take out this. There we go. I wish this would go as far as it would let you pull that. That would sure be nice. I wonder if that's something that could be changed by a mod at some point. I don't know. I'm not a mod maker, but that would definitely be a useful mod. Let's go ahead and take these out. No, they should still be able to build them from the other side. We'll take those out. We'll take those out. There we go. And now we'll come down the same path here. Missed by one, of course. And then we'll come back and fix it. There we go. All in, all ready to go. So we'll let them get on with making that, and we'll come back on that too. We've got our first set of food factories in over here. That was quick. So we can go ahead and take out these. We're not going to need them at the moment. We're going to empty all of the little side storages over here. There we go. And we're going to take out this power connection here. I'm even going to take that one out, and we'll put one cap right back on top of it here. There we go. We'll figure out what to do with those later. Oh, I can also turn these back on since power is no longer a thing. We still have plenty of extra power, and we'll just be racking up science points for whatever we feel like. Back over here at the first project for the day, we've got our dynamite in, so we're going to go ahead. There we go. That looks nice. We're going to fill this all the way down in with dams. There we go. We're also going to drop a line of dynamite here all the way over to here. Really, let's just go to... No, let's go all the way down. We'll go all the way over to here. I'm going to have a road to get to that one, I think. So, all the way down. Maybe it'll speed up their ability to put in that dynamite as well. So we'll let them go from there, and we'll come back in a minute once they've got some more stuff in there. So with our food factories in here, and they went up pretty fast, we're going to go ahead and just do a lot more of the food section. I want to start with the breweries here. We're going to do 2 of those. And now we're going to do, let's see, how about some fermenters? Yep. And then we'll switch that around. And luckily, these places already fit for what we need, so we'll just leave it that way. The other ones should get powered from this. You know what? Before we go too far, I would like to also get some decoration on this. So let's put in... do I want a 2 there? No, I don't want a 2 there. I want a 1 there. Let's do 1s. I don't know what they can still reach and what they can't reach, but we're going to come all the way down this way. There we go. We'll put a 2 here. Same thing over here. Whatever they can't reach, we'll figure out how to get them there. There's this and that. Do decoration. We'll just make it look a little nicer. There we go. Same thing here. Some roofs on them. And... oh, I didn't have that extra one over there, so we'll take that out. We'll see what they can get to. If we've got to move stuff around, like I said, that's not a huge deal. Coming back to look at this, I'd like to get these oil presses in here. And then we're going to go ahead, toss those in, and I think we'll just put in a couple more fermenters here and connect them up with paths. Now here's where I wish you could mirror the buildings so that the doors could be straight across from each other, but that's okay. We'll live with what we get there. Let's connect in all of our fermenters, and we'll let them build that as well and come back and see what we need to do next. Back over here at our flood control project, we have got all of the dams in along here. So we're going to come through and we are going to knock down all of this in here. There we go. Remove all of this, all of that, and I don't want to remove those. So we'll go ahead and get all of that in and come back in just a few and check on them, but they've got quite a bit of dynamiting to do there. There we go. We've got our new food section in, replacing out the old power section that we didn't need anymore. However, there are some other items that we need. We have got a couple of places that have a hard time getting the resources they need, specifically our algae and mushrooms. We've got a couple of them placed here and there, but we need a better facility for this. So we're going to do a little movement here. Now this has all been emptied out. So what I'm going to do here is let's take out a lot of this. We're going to take out the medical facilities for now, too. In fact, I'm going to take out everything back to here. There we go. A lot of logs and planks, but that's okay. We'll get all of this out of here. Yep, and let's get these out of there. There we go. So that's fairly cleared out. Go ahead and take those out. I'll take these two out as well. In fact, let's go ahead and move this and this. And we'll leave that for now. But let's put back in hauling posts first of all. One there, one here. And builders' huts. Probably should have made those first, but that's okay. Make one there, and one there for now. We'll say those are very important so that we get all of those beavers back as building. Then we'll get those going. Now we've got a large empty area, which I can go through and probably redo here. This we won't need anymore. We don't need that. We don't need these because that should always be full. So let's go ahead, put these back in there. There we go. And let's get this taken care of. There's a couple of other areas we could probably trim out while they're working on that over there. We don't need that coffee stand anymore because we've got the other one. We can go ahead and put that back on there. We don't need these two here. We don't need that. We're going to empty that. This one already is empty. We're going to empty this one. There we go. These I'm going to wait until we've got some more of those built up. In fact, built up, speaking of which, it looks like we're going to have to figure out a way to get to each one of those. So we'll just take out one of those, let them build, and then put it back. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this as well, since we're not really going to need any of this, and we've already remade it over there. So that's all good. Let's empty that out. We'll empty the soybeans here. Empty those. We'll wait for them to clean that up. They're not cleaning this up very fast, but we'll go ahead and just build what we need to build. So over here, thinking we build something similar to maybe what we had for the beavers. Let's see. Let's start with the actual item that we want to build around. We'll grab the garden here, and I'm going to put it there. And over here, can I put one, let's say, here? Well, I can if I remove a couple of trees, and I'm not opposed to moving a couple of trees. There we go. I guess I only technically need to move one, but that should be okay. To get to these, let's see. We're going to take and come up, what, this way? Yeah, let's do that. We've got these. Actually, I missed by one. I want that to be right off of here. There we go. There's that. Now let's put in the garden over here. We'll see if we can get this in. There we go. Now we're going to do a couple more up here. So we're going to have to work our way up to the upper levels. 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. And we need to get to here. So we'll come back around here on this one. There we go. That looks good. And then here we can come back to the front. But if we're on the ground floor and we're not going to go over them for any reason, I could probably replace these out with some storage. So maybe something like this. Same thing over here. There we go. Yep. Now let's go up a level. We'll do stairs on both sides here. There we go. Something like this. Connect that in. All of those can be connected in. Good. And now we just go from the second level, maybe out to here, over to here. And let's see, we'll do something like that. That's looking good so far. Now I can't build directly over those, but maybe I can build over these. Yeah, let's go ahead and build around this way. There we go. Now the question is, do I want the stairs here or do I want them here? I feel like I could take that one out. Make another 2 here. We'll go here. There we go. And now we need 3. And then do I need 2s up to this level? No, I need just 1s. There we go. Something like this. And I don't need this one. So we could probably make that. And that should connect us all in there. We'll let them work on that. Let's go ahead and set the gardens up, though, while we're here. Let's do mushrooms on this side. We'll do algae on this side. There we go. And then in the spaces that I left here, let's do... what can I do there? I took out some well-being stuff, so let's see if we can get those medical beds back in here. There we go. That'll work. Then let's also maybe come over here. We'll come over here, and we'll put in a bit of an awning, maybe? Something like that. And we'll pause the 2 inner ones so they get to the outer ones. There we go. Now they're wanting to know what all to put in there, which we'll get that in a second. Let's get this hooked up so I don't forget about it. I believe everything is hooked up in there. Oh, there we go. That should be hooked up. And we'll let them build that, and we'll come back and check in a minute. They've got another one of our lines in, so let's go ahead, take out all of this right here. There we go. There we go. And get rid of that. There we go. All of that's out of there. We've got the wheels to go back in, and we're slowly filling this up through this episode. So eventually we might get done with this. We'll need a 4-way there. So let's go ahead and put one in. And we're also going to need a couple of these. Let's go this way, and then we'll put in power along the way as well. Do this, and this, and come out here to that one, this, and that. And they should be able to build all of that. We'll check back on them here in a bit. Our food area is coming along pretty nicely. We're moving down the row here, getting everything in. Same thing with this over here. We'll get those in. They've got most of their roofs in over here. What they need over here, though, is a supply that they don't have to walk halfway across the map and halfway back for. So we're going to move the base food storage over to here with the gardens here, so they're a little bit closer. Let's go ahead, toss in some storage here. I'd like to get that one centered, and it looks like I'm going to have to take out a couple of trees here. Not that big a deal. We're not too terrible on trees at the moment, so we'll put those in. Then let's see if we can get another row on top here. Something maybe like this, and then that, and then we're going to have to figure out how to get one more on top of that, because I believe there are 9 base foods. I never remember, so let's find out real quick. 9, there are 3, 6, there are 8. So one of these will just have double the food, and most likely the soybeans, because that's always what we have the most of. Possibly the corn, though. So we'll get all of those in. Now, do they have paths up there? That is a good question here. Here, it looks like there's a path at the right level for that. Can I put in a 2 here? Now, that won't work over here, will it? So we might have to redo this slightly. Let's see. If you were to come up this way... No, that won't work either. I will have to figure this out, and we'll check back on that a little bit later. I'm sure there's a way to do this here. If I come across through here, is there really any need? Oh, do I need... That has to be a 2 there, doesn't it? Because of the way I've got this set up. Well, okay. Well, let's see. Can I come around this? If I go this way, and I say, hey, let's put in stairs here and here, then we still have this and this. We can put in this and this, come through here, and then I can knock this section out and get it to connect in better back here. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. This third row is almost in, so let's go ahead, prepare for this last one here. Most of that can go. There we go. This can all go. Well, maybe both of them can go. There we go. And now, let's finally get this in here. And we can set up for getting some of the power to where we need it once this is in here. Actually, we could probably do that beforehand. No, we'll wait. We'll come back. The wet season snuck up on me this time, so we are a little behind on water. I'm hoping it fills back up. We should be okay overall, but we'll keep an eye on it. Over here, we are going to put in just a couple of areas. There we go. I don't need quite that many. We're going to put in a couple for picking up mangroves, and we're going to say, go ahead and plant mangroves all in here. Hopefully these can reach with those 2 particular sets of stairs. If not, we'll put in some more stairs. It's not that big of a deal, but we should be nice and even now on the water flow throughout all of the seasons. We just have to make sure we keep water in it at all times. We've got these in over here, this section here, so we're going to go ahead, remove these. There we go. This should give us access to these here. As long as I make this across the back. There we go. And now everything still has access. Yes, it sure does. And we can come up here and connect in these 3 on top. There we go. To get up there, all we need is this and that. We'll put in stairs here. There we go. And it's a very strange spiral staircase, but it should work. So we'll let them get back to work on that. They've almost got our last wheel in, so it's time to go in and put in the power connections. That beaver, I think, floated for just a second down those stairs as they were getting destroyed. Well, we've had flying beavers before, but that was due to other circumstances, so we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of all of this, and even these last couple here. Then we're just going to start installing these here. There we go. All this can go this way, out across here, and eventually it will go to there. And then we just need to hook in our power sources here. So let's go down underneath this. There we go. I'm going to say that is extremely important so they don't wander through there. And we'll get these in here. This can be connected directly into that. And then we should have enough power going through there. Hopefully. Oops, let's reset that. Nope, reset. There we go. We've got it reset. My resetting needs a reset. All of this can come through here. And they should be good to go on that. In fact, we can get that out of there. Put in this here. And did I connect those in? No, I haven't connected those in yet. So we'll do that as well. Connect all those down to there. All that's connected in. This is connected in. And then we'll even get one set of stairs here. Let's do that. We'll say that's just a little bit more important. Then they can work their way down and connect all this in. And there we go. Our second power plant is in. And it is adding about 12 to 15K power all the time. Plus, whenever this becomes a bad water, that adds another 10 or so. So I'm guessing it's going to top out somewhere around probably 40 to 50,000 power. That's not too bad for a bunch of free power. And it's way more than most of my map over here needs. So, speaking of which, our food section here is all done. It's left our town in kind of a shambles there, but we'll get it cleaned up eventually. But we're going to call it here for today. So, as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!